What's up, Lions? Welcome back to another episode of Purple Stripe. Today we're going to talk about Senior Sunrise.
Then later, Zaria and Jeremy will talk about the new football documentary, Lions in the Den. So, Samantha, how was your senior sunrise?
Well, first off, I had to wake up at 4:30 in the morning.
Oh my
in
God.
the morning. So, yeah, that was not really good in the aftermath, but we had a good senior sunrise.
Yeah, I think we did, yeah. I was supposed to wake up at 5, got up 10 minutes late, so I was just trying to get everything together, pretty much.
Yeah, well, I ended up being there before you.
Yeah, you did.
Yes, but I think 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah.
hmm
Yeah,
And-
it was fun for the most part.
Well, yeah, we got to be with everybody. We were all wearing yellow.
Mm-hmm.
And then you guys came with your painted pants that you did on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So
And
they
then,
were actually
yeah.
really nice. I
Yeah,
liked
there
them
was a
lot.
bunch of people who had their pants painted, shirts,
Yeah, they had like
different things.
big letters, seniors,
Yeah.
2024.
Uh-huh.
And they were big yellow.
Yeah, because our colors are yellow. Our class color's yellow, so.
Unfortunately. Yellow's not a bad color. It's just, it's kind of
It's,
hard to wear.
Yeah, like it's not really a color that I own.
Yeah,
all
I only
that
own like
much.
1 or 2 shirts of it.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
that's the reason I had to paint my pants because I didn't have anything yellow.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to like specifically paint them
Okay,
yellow.
look, I would have painted my pants. It's just, I'm afraid of ruining them, okay? Or else I would have done it. I would
yeah,
have
but
worn them.
the color comes off because I washed my pants.
And it came off?
It came off, yeah.
Even with the paint?
Mhm. It stained a little bit, but like there's still the remnants of it. So I can go back over it.
Oh, okay. Well, you could just go back over it again, like especially for the rallies.
Yeah, the
Rallies
rallies that
definitely.
are gonna hopefully be coming up soon.
I know, we've been waiting for a while now. Well, not
Yeah.
really, but yeah.
School just started, but like,
we want to do the rallies already.
yeah. So
Want to win every time.
exactly,
Because I'm
just
not
yelling.
losing, especially as a senior.
exactly. We're just gonna have to have like a bunch of yellow things, which that was it, you guys. That was the end. So
We kind of went off topic a little bit, but we got
Yeah.
the most part of what we wanted to say.
yeah. So next is Zaria and Jeremy. So we'll pass it over to them.
Thank you, Valerie and Samantha, for that great transition. We are now here with Armani and Imani, with Zaria and me, myself, Jeremy. And we are here to see this great documentary that I'm hearing about that you guys have made. Can you guys give us some insight?
Okay. Well, do you want to start?
Okay, so our first episode is coming out this Friday on the 9th.
Ooh.
Stay tuned.
The 8th. On the 8th.
8th? Okay.
Yeah, and it's basically just about the football team and how they're gonna make it throughout the year. The first episode is starring the coach.
Yeah.
Do you think that this new football coach will be the great of the great? You think he's gonna make us get to the finals?
He's pretty great.
Yeah.
His coaching skills, the way he talks to his players, the way he just forms them in his speeches already, they've been great so far. So I think we got a little flip of a coin there.
Okay, that's good.
Is it going to show also away games or just home games?
A little,
Yeah.
because we're not gonna make it to all of the away games.
Yeah.
But we'll definitely try to make some.
Yeah, and it's just been since we're just now, well, we're not just now starting. We've been getting this formed for a while now. But since we're just now like filming and getting everything to where on schedule with them, we have to see like, okay, this is when they're going away, the ride situation, the equipment, everything. So
I see. Very interesting, very interesting. So, when you guys are talking about football, are you guys aiming for something specific, like their great moments, or is it just in general?
It's like in general, we want it all.
We want the
tough
good, the
times,
bad.
the good.
See, that's good. Providing that balance, that's great because you also see the mishaps and
Yeah.
the grades.
Almost like the kind of like a raw documentary, like the realistic of it all, and not
Exactly.
just the good moments that are just like, oh yeah, we're winning, and then we're like, I want to see, and we both want to see like where it takes them and how they feel about it, their feelings, their emotions, physical, mentally, and everything.
Well, you guys are both seniors, as you know. But would you next year? Would you want to see some other people take over lines in the den?
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like it'll be a good opportunity for them.
Yeah, and we're good leaders. I think we could be like the captains, and then they come to us and we're sending them out and like, go film this, go do this, and also just like have fun with it. Like we want to just make it fun because this was all an idea from the start, and then we made it possible. So we want to make that possible for others too.
How many episodes do you think there will be this season?
Right now, probably 3 to 5, hopefully.
You're thinking 3 to 5?
Maybe,
So
or it
it's
just might be 3, because we have the episodes go in depth, like it from the coach to other footage that I don't want to say right now, but we have stuff
secrets.
building. So
So regarding these footballs, are you guys gonna do like anything highlighting specific people that are doing really well?
Yeah, we want that. It's like when you're watching a show and it's like their main focus is shifted towards them. That's what we kind of want to do.
yeah,
So yeah.
we want like kind of like just again a documentary, like the natural emotion of a person and what they go through, because it's not all about how strong they can be, how fast they could run, or how they are on the field. Even if it is, it's what they put into it. It's how they talk, how they walk, and what they thrive to be.
So you're gonna get personal with the player also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We want to know what led them to that point.
Yeah. Like we want them to feel like this is kind of funny, but we want them to feel like we're there but not there, so they can be like their natural self.
So wait, I have a deep question. So I know this is just from me perspective. I've seen a lot of issues regarding football being very like mind hitty.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys are gonna like touch on that and be like, oh, like always be careful during football and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, because it's always important to keep your mental state better than what you're doing sports wise, right?
Yeah.
So I just wanted to ask if you guys are gonna touch on that at all.
Yeah, it's definitely in the air of that question, because obviously, you know, like how even in the real world, when you're professional, whatever you are, even every sport there's always something that physically and mentally can break you. And that would be important too. So that's in the air, of course.
You guys said that you would try to kind of get into the background of a person, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's say you get into the background of this person. Are you trying to like see what they think while on the field, like, or like their regular lives, like what they do on a regular basis, or are you just aiming for specifically what is their critical thinking skills? What do you have to know while you're on the field? Like, how do you mentally like know, oh hey, I have to throw this football over to him, he's ready, or like something like that?
Yeah, it's like a little bit of both, because we want like a week in the life of leading up towards the big game night. So yeah.
It's everything. It's how they are off the field, personal, everything. And not so
Yeah.
much in depth of like just knowing who to throw it to, but knowing like what can build them and what can break them, and knowing their limits, but also pushing their limits.
Okay, interesting. You got any more, Zari?
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, I haven't seen anybody else, any of the other schools out here do a documentary for their football teams.
Because we're
So-
special.
I mean,
So
it is
I
exciting.
kind of want to know what was the inspiration, like where'd the idea come from?
The
Gonzalez.
monies. The monies. The
Well,
monies.
Gonzalez proposed the idea, and like we just added on to it. We made
Yeah.
it more.
And I was just excited. I was so excited to like, because you know, every time you watch a show, you watch a movie, for anything, you're just like, what is that character thinking, or why did they do what they
Yeah.
did, and stuff like that. And I just love being behind it and creating it, and even being on camera, just making something like from an idea just grow is so cool to me. Like, just so cool.
Yes, and then the editing is it's good. It's fun.
Yeah, just it all coming together, like a whole documentary is cool.
So is this only going to be football based? Only football.
No, we plan on doing basketball and other sports as well.
Yeah.
So
this
is that? Oh, okay. Good. Sorry.
Oh no, it's okay. But I was just gonna say this is only like the beginning. We just want to see where it takes us, and then if successful or even more, we want to do other sports because they have a lot to unpack too.
Okay, talking in the perspective of like a future you, say like football goes great. So like what is your plan for each episode? So is like one episode going to be a long in-depth for football and then the second episode is going to be a long in-depth for basketball, or is like how's it going to go for you guys?
Well, right now it's just our focus is football. The Lions in the Den, just football. And after the football season is over, we plan to shift towards basketball or whatever else sport.
Kind of like seasons, like
Yeah.
one
Okay,
season.
okay. Football season.
So what would you film in the spring?
Okay.
Huh?
What would you film in the spring?
Mm,
Thought about that yet?
I have not actually, because we're just trying to see what to unpack. Like I know there's a lot of sports that's like in depth, but we're trying to see what can we like work around, what can we put together, cooperation, coaches that are willing to, be out there, and even the players.
This is just my bias because I'm in that sport, but I know that there was a start of esports. I wanted to like see if you guys have that in your mind as well, because I know esports has a lot like mind-wise, because I'm in it as well. Like you have to think about so many things, like flank routes, all that stuff, like oh, should I engage, should I retreat, all that stuff. Like that's why I say it's really great to like look in the background of a person, because you can see how they generate all these like thinking skills while also like working together with other teammates. Like, oh, there's Fortnite, Overwatch, Rocket League, all that stuff. I just wanted to ask about that.
Okay. I feel there's a lot of pressure and stress in esports, so it's always up in the air. But I feel for right now we're doing kind of just more physical sports because we're doing like how it physically and mentally. I feel like esports is very mental, so maybe we can just put it in the air for whatever happens after maybe basketball or whatever else.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming. All right, we really appreciated you guys here. And that's it. So we'll see you guys next week.
Thank you for having us.
He is great. Regardless, for our next episode, that is to be determined. Regardless, bye. I will see you guys for karaoke. Woo! No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy clap along if you feel like that's what you wanna do. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. My love is too high, bring me down.